Hello, everybody, and welcome to my bedroom. My name is Mike Stanley. I am a singer-songwriter based out of Waco, Texas, and this is my submission for the 1307 Productions contest. For those of you who don't know me, I am a singer-songwriter based out of Waco, Texas. I have the good fortune to travel all over the world to play songs that I've written for people, and it's a blessing. It truly is. I get to meet some incredible people, and that's actually what this story is about. Every year we go to Dublin, Ireland on a big trip. It's absolutely one of my favorite trips that I get to take every year. The last couple of years we've done this trip, we've had a group go with us called Rock the Troops. And 2 years ago, I didn't really get to hang out with those guys that much. I got to meet everybody and hang out, but I didn't really get to know everyone. This last year, I was fortunate enough to really get to know the guys that were on that trip, and especially the veterans. And man, it was a life-changing experience for sure, without a doubt. To hear those guys' stories and to kind of be put in their place with what they go through on a day-to-day basis, and just what they've been through in life and what they've been through as a veteran and when they were in the military. It was a very humbling experience, to say the least. This last year, I met one individual that definitely, his story kind of made me stand still for a second. I think because I related to it in kind of a twisted way. His story was not one of being overseas and being physically wounded and coming back with a missing limb. He didn't get a Purple Heart. He wasn't wounded, physically wounded in any kind of battle. So when he came back home, physically he showed no signs of being in war. Unless you knew him or talked to him about it and he told you a story, you would think he was just an average human being walking around, getting groceries, going to the bar to have a drink or to go out to dinner with family. Getting to hear his story, though, it was life-changing for me. Basically, when he was overseas, when he was deployed, he was, I guess his crew was out and about doing a mission, and they were attacked. This person was not physically harmed, but unfortunately, the attack left him with some brain damage. He is still completely able to live a pretty sustainable life, to go out and have conversations and be with his friends. Like I said, unless you knew his story, you would have no idea what he went through. But in learning this, I also learned that he very heavily deals with the repercussions of that. When he tells people that he was injured, sometimes they look at him in a way that they don't see the physical injury. Therefore, they don't see an injury. Unfortunately, this person does battle with a lot of depression and anxiety. And I think when I heard those two words specifically, that's why I latched onto this story. The end result of the story is basically, just because someone doesn't show physical signs of being in battle or being wounded, doesn't mean that they weren't and don't have them. And I think the cool thing, if there's a cool thing about this story, I think the cool thing about this story is that you can really relate that to life in general. I think too many times we take for granted the fact that our physical appearance might be fine, or someone else's physical appearance might be fine. However, they are hurt on the inside. They are damaged on the inside. Regardless of whose fault that damage is or what caused that damage, I think, to me, this was an eye-opener, a lesson learned to be mindful of those things. This person is basically scarred on the inside for life because of what they went through and what they consistently still go through. And like I said, that really changed my outlook in my life for the better. learn those valuable lessons. So continuing on, shortly after this person told me their incredible story, I was truly inspired, and I sat down and wrote this song. I'm going to do my best to do it in one take, but we'll see what happens. This is called Scars, and hope you guys dig it. Hey man, you sure look great since you've been back. You must be happy that it's over now. You can rest and relax. The wife and the kids, they sure must be happy to have their husband and their daddy. They sure look great since you've been back. Guess it's good to finally be back home. Spending a lot of nights cold, scared, helpless and alone. The wife and the kids, they're doing fine. They're just happy that I'm back alive. Yeah, I guess it's good to be back home. The truth is that I never bled. Oh, I got a bullet in my leg. Never lost a limb, or worse yet, lost my life. 'Cause all my scars and all my pain, all the brokenness and all the shame, are under skin for no one's eyes to claim. Hey babe, are you sure you're doing fine? Since you've been back, you're not the same. It's like you don't even try. Me and the kids, we sure did miss you. You've changed so much, but we still love you. Hey babe, are you sure you're doing fine? Truth is that I never bled. Oh, I got a bullet in my leg. Never lost a limb, or worse yet, lost my life. And all my scars and all my pain, all the brokenness and all the shame, are under skin for no one's eyes to claim. All my scars and all my pain, all brokenness and all the shame, are under skin for no one's eyes to claim. Hey man, you sure look great since you've been back. You must be happy that it's over now. You can rest and relax. that's called Scars. And I don't play that very often because it still gets me every time. So I hit a couple wrong notes, but we're gonna leave it as it is because I think that's what the song deserves, is its little scars and imperfections, you know. So this is my submission. I hope it's not too long, and I hope it's all right. Thank you guys for taking the time to listen. Man, love each other. You know, we got one life to live, and we sure got a lot of people to live it with. And I think, in my experiences and in my opinion, the best way to get through life is to get through it with other people on your side and not against you. And it all starts with you. It all starts with us, you know. Hope you guys are good out there. We'll see you next time.